To this now, U.S. President Donald Trump has threatened possible military action in Nigeria, accusing the West African government of allowing the killing of Christians. On social media, Trump said Washington might go in guns blazing to wipe out what he said were Islamic terrorists. For more on this now, we're joined by SABC News specialist correspondent, that's Sophie Mokoena, to chat to us about this hour. So Sophie, Trump accusing the Nigerian government of allowing the killing of Christians is what he said, and a strongly worded statement we've since saw coming in from the Nigerian government saying since 2023 it has aimed and maintained open and active engagement with Christian and Muslim leaders alike. What's the latest on these tensions rather?
Well, we heard on Friday that the president of Nigeria had fired 5 or 4 service chiefs and change of command then happened. And this move was sparked by the fact that there are challenges of security in northeast of Nigeria. And there was a feeling that enough is not being done to address the challenges of extremist groups in northeast of Nigeria and other parts of the country. It is not the first time. We know that even during the presidency of the late President Buhari, you had similar challenges. And at some point in time, President Trump, at that time during his first term, also sent a warning to President Buhari that he has to do something to address the challenges of Christians who are allegedly being targeted by these extremist group in the north and east of Nigeria and other parts. And this thing is raising its ugly head again. And therefore, President Trump, again being the leader of the United States of America during his second term, then last night issued a stern warning to President Tinubu that he will send the military, or he will ask the Department of War to take military action targeting those extremist groups that are allegedly targeting Christians. And we then saw the Secretary of War Department saying that they are ready to do that. That is the problem right now. As you heard, that report that was filed by Chauvin Bryce overnight, it speaks to that. And therefore, here in Nigeria, where I am in Abuja, when we arrive on Thursday, we could sense that tension, and the next day you could feel it. We are here for the 50th anniversary of ECOWAS, and this issue of peace and security featured very high during the review of ECOWAS 50 years on and what it has been doing. I even spoke to delegates yesterday. Some of them were saying that ECOWAS is strong, but the breakaway of 3 countries, Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso, has also weakened this regional organization. And those 3 countries in the Sahel region, them breaking away, also open way for extremist group to strengthen itself, and therefore now even affecting the neighboring countries, as I indicated, the northeast of Nigeria, where you have these problems. But yesterday I spoke to the Commissioner on Peace and Security of the ECOWAS. He indicated that they've taken a resolution recently to strengthen the standby force of ECOWAS, and they will be working much as the 3 countries have broken away from ECOWAS. They will be working with ESA countries, that is Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali, on issues that are related to strengthening of security in West Africa.
And back to those, statements that were now made by Trump, Sophie, what's he saying are the basis of these allegations made by Trump, really? Because any statement that is made must be tested and proved. Now, did Trump cite any specific incidents or reports or intelligence perhaps for these claims he made?
There are reports and they are all over in a public domain in social media, that there are challenges in northeast of Nigeria where a group of people are attacking Christians in particular. And therefore, it has come to light that these are extremist groups. Now, President Trump has decided to name them terror groups. And he is saying because these groups are targeting Christians, he will be attacking or instructed the Department of War to launch an action to defend Christians. You know that the American government right now, President Trump, in terms of principle, he is for strong Christianity, and therefore he feels that the Christians are being targeted, and therefore that is why he has instructed the Department of War to look at intervening to stop the alleged targeting of Christians in northeast of Nigeria, because these attacks, we know them, we hear about them, we see them, they are being reported on, there are visuals coming from those areas where these people are being targeted. And it was based on that. But also, there's a strong voice also from Nigeria, from Christians, reaching out to other countries to say we are being targeted. However, the government of Nigeria is saying that they are doing everything in their power to try and ensure that the security for all Nigerians, irrespective of their color, creed, political inclination, or religious groupings or norms and values. And therefore, the Department of Defense even issued a statement here in Nigeria giving a breakdown of the interventions that they have done in addressing the question of security. But as I pointed out, the change of military command in Nigeria a few days ago speaks to what President of Nigeria is trying to do to address this challenge, indirectly admitting that there are challenges, and perhaps the change of command will lead to better action and resources, but also plan to address the challenge of security in Nigeria. And that will be linked to the Sahel region, because we saw what happened in Mali recently, even abduction of French nationals and UAE nationals. And this whole West Africa Sahel region is really experiencing challenges of security. And that is why I am saying at the ECOWAS 50-year review by academics all over the continent coming to Abuja to look at ECOWAS as a regional organization 50 years on, the issue of security was high on the agenda, everybody talking about that, because that will also lead to challenges of security on the continent. And maybe the outcome of this summit, where academics and experts and other people, civil society, the youth, the women from all over the continent weighing in on the role of ECOWAS 50 years on and how it can reimagine itself. The issue of security was high on the agenda.
All right, Sophie Mokoena is SABC News special correspondent there, giving us the latest on that. Thanks so much for your insights on the program.